Good morning, my name's Zach, I'm 21 years old and from Thorn. This presentation I'm just going to tell you a bit about myself, my qualifications, some skills I have and what I want out of a career, and also what I learned on the Ambition programme. Previous experiences. I spent a year at Leeds Metropolitan University. I didn't complete the course for various reasons, but it did give me experience in working as a team and working to deadlines, which is important because if you work to deadlines, it improves your efficiency, makes you can get more done in a shorter amount of time if you plan ahead than if you just dive in straight away. After I left university, I worked at BT as a retentions advisor. In addition to reinforcing what I learned at university about teamwork and working to deadlines and time management, it also taught me a little about conflict resolution and the importance of giving good customer service. What we had to do is we had to basically reach an outcome that was agreeable to both the customer and the business, which was BT at the time. And in my spare time, I also like to write. I write short horror stories. 2 of them have actually been published, but I couldn't tell you what book they're in. It's in a collection of short stories. And I maintain a blog it's basically about the current ongoings in the Middle East. You wouldn't be interested, but it does help me to develop my creative and research abilities. What key skills? I'm very good with computers. I've had a computer since I was 6 years old in 1999. That's when I owned my first computer. I've had them all my life. I'm very interested in how they work, so I know my way around all common office programs. I've done a bit of coding. I built my own website when I was 10, and this is all self-taught knowledge. I also have some hardware skills because I like computers. I like to know how they work on the inside. I built my own computer last year from scratch. I just bought the parts and put it together that way. And when I was 16, I fixed my friend's computer. Other things. I'm very dedicated. If I start something, I like to follow it through to the end, and I will work my hardest to see that it comes to an outcome. And I always believe once you start something, you should see it to the finish, basically. In addition, I'm a good team worker. I always contribute to team tasks, and I can take charge when needed. I've been told I have good leadership skills. I'm also very enthusiastic. I like to learn more about the surroundings, about the world, which means I'm very open to learning new things. What I learned on the Ambition programme. Well, on the Ambition programme, it reinforced some things I already knew about, like teamwork and all that stuff. But I also learned some things I didn't know before, like you can learn a lot about someone by their body language. It's almost subconscious communication. You can tell how a person feels by watching the body language compared to the words that are coming out of the mouth. I also learned how emotions can affect our behaviour, because sometimes your emotions really do affect your behaviour quite a lot. Like if you're angry, you will come across a different way. If you're nervous, you'll come across as nervous, I suppose. And this will have an effect on how you communicate with others. So it's important to manage that in a business setting, because it can actually be quite detrimental. I also learned a lot about marketing. I didn't know much about marketing before the Ambition programme. I just thought it was stuff like billboards you see on the roads. But it's very important to figure out what your key demographic is, who you want to appeal to, and the best way you can appeal to that demographic. And career aims. I'd like a job or apprenticeship in the IT industry, preferably software-based, like coding, stuff like that, but I'd also consider the hardware side and IT support. All my skills, like the software side and building computers, that was all self-taught, so I'd like to get some form of apprenticeship so I can actually get a qualification in the area. I want something that's long-term, because I want to work in the field for a long time. It's something that really interests me and motivates me to work hard. I like to learn about the field, so I'd like a career out of it and not just a short job, because it really interests me. And I also would like a job that's challenging, that presents new hurdles for you to overcome, because it allows you to learn more things, approach problems different ways with more experience. I think that's about it. Thanks for listening.